What's up everyone, ZEFilms here with a visual review, and this one we're going to be looking at the Kelvin Timeline Constitution class, or better known properly in Star Trek Online, is the Kelvin Timeline Heavy Command Cruiser, T6 ship, which is obtainable through the Kelvin Timeline Lockbox. Last week, yes, either last week or the week before, pretty sure it was last week. So last week, you would have seen the Fresh Out of Space doc featuring this ship. If you haven't seen that, please, I'll have a link right now at the top right. Pause this video, go check it out. It was a labor of love. I am very, very fond of the design of this ship. I know that there's people who don't think it's very cool or don't think it's Trek, but I personally love it. I also did a Eagle Moss unboxing of a physical model of this ship, and I had I accidentally recreated one of the scenes from Beyond where one of the nacelles fell off, so that was fun. But yeah, let's jump in real quick to the stats, and then we have a lot of visual options to look at today. Yeah, this is going to be a longer video. I know I like to try and keep them to 10 to 15 minutes, but with more shields, it takes more time. So let's jump into the stats. So really quick, this is a 4-4 with 4 device slots, 4 engineering, 3 sci, 4 tactical. It comes with a universal console called Auxiliary Ejection Assembly. When equipped, gives +3 current and maximum auxiliary system power and plus 90% bonus exotic damage. So great if you're running a gravwell boat. When activated, it launches 4 auxiliary warp cores, which will travel 2 kilometers behind your current position before detonating in a 5-kilometer radius. And then to self, it gives plus 150% speed and plus 300% turn rate for 4 seconds, stacks 4 times. And immunity to movement debuffs for 4 seconds. And then to foes, 7,746 kinetic damage times 4, and there's a 2-minute recharge. This is also part of a 4-piece set. That 4-piece set, so if you have 2-piece, you have standardized armaments. You get plus 25% all damage for photon torpedoes and mines, plus 25% phaser damage for directed energy weapons. If you have the 3-piece, then you have subatomic elasticity, and that gives you plus 50 physical damage resistance rating and plus 25 kinetic damage resistance rating. Incoming hull increased by 0 to 50% increases as hull decreases. And then if you happen to have all 4 pieces, then you get Timeline Reconnaissance. This gives you plus 50% recharged speed for all Kelvin universal consoles. And those consoles are Auxiliary Warp Core Ejection, Launch Proton, Charges, Activate Drill Laser, and Broadside Cannon Barrage. For the Mastery, the T5 Mastery on this is down but not out. Max subsystem power increase as health decreases. Bonus hull starts at 80% hull and reaches max potential at 20% hull, up to plus 20 all subsystem power max, increasing as hull percent decreases. So those are the specs. Let's take a real quick look at the bridge officer stations. So we have a Lieutenant Commander Universal slot, a Lieutenant Commander Tactical Station, a Commander Engineering / Command Station, an Ensign Engineering Station, and a Lieutenant Science / Temporal Ops Station. Now with all the technical stuff out of the way, let's jump into the ship tailor and see what different options we have and the skin options for the ship. Alright, so here we are in the ship tailor. So template, we only have the Kelvin Timeline Constitution. This does come with a unique bridge interior, and that's the only option that you have available. Window type 0-K. That's the only option there, and we have different materials. So seems a little bit sitting a little bit high, but we'll try and keep it there. So the default material that it comes with is called Constitution. Let's start up. The next one down after that is type 0, which gives it, actually it makes that deflector look kind of gold. It's kind of hard to see because it's, the lighting for some reason is kind of bad in here, but the deflector is gold, which actually looks really, really cool. And the hull, oh my, very nice. All right, let's go to the next skin, type 1. Yeah, type 1, 2, and the next ones after that are all going to be pretty old skins that aren't going to look right, in my opinion, on this. Type 3. Yeah, these aren't exactly my favorite. Type 4. No. type 5. Yeah, I don't like any of those. Veteran, oh man, that just, no. That does not look right. Type 6. If I'm going too fast, feel free to pause so you can actually take like a good look at these, but we have a lot of shields to go through. You'll see why in a few moments. Type 7. The type 7, oh, I like that type 7. I really like that. Yeah, there's another one that I actually like. Before I get to that, let's go to advanced. So let's default this back to Constitution. Hit advance, so we can change the nacelles, really. So we have Constitution and Constitution Beta. And I believe all that does is, I'll select Beta. It changes the Bizarre collectors from blue to red, which I think is actually, like, I personally like the red a lot more. But this is what's going to show. So red Bizarre collectors, and then let's go type 0. Material. Yeah, I like that a lot. It's too bad that gold isn't sticking out more. But you can kind of see it there. You get the general idea, but that is kind of one of my favorite right there. But let's put it back to Constitution. Put these back to blue. And patterns, you have the block 1K, which is the default, and then you can change up. You have a bunch of different, there's block 1. What's block 1? Let's take a look at this real quick. So block 1 is, I didn't notice a difference. Let's keep it up. Block 1K. Yeah, I don't notice much of a difference, but oh well. But there is different patterns for you to play around with. Like if we go Andromeda on the saucer. But yeah, let's put that back to block 1K. And let us go to the Solanae Dyson Sphere and take a look at all the different shields that are available for us and their associated effects. Let's do that now. All right, so this time we're in the Solanae Dyson Sphere. I'm on holodeck, and I put us up into a higher orbit, so hopefully we don't get caught in any crossfire. But yeah, we have a lot of shields to go through. So we're going to start off with the regular reputation shields, and then we're going to go with the mission reward shields. And then we're going to go through the Lockbox vanity shields. I have all but one. I had a sticks, and I sold my sticks to get 4 of the 5 vanity shields. I'm just missing the Zinkethi vanity shield, and that one was 175 million, so yeah. And I have all of the T6 vanity shields. So like I said, you can see why I was going kind of quick at the beginning, and I might be going a little bit quicker through all of these, so bear with me on this as we try and jam all these into one video. But yeah, let's get going. Starting with the Gamma Rep shield array. Nice and purpley. Next shield, the Mako shield array. I think this is, I don't like the effects on the deflector there. The rest of the hull looks really nice though. This part looks weird. The change in tone and the color there, I don't like that. I think the reason why I don't like it is because it's going through the middle of the registry number. So it looks a little bit weird, but not bad. Next one, the Omega shield array. Again, deflector looks a little bit weird, but not too bad so far. It's got Black Panther's necklace on the hull, or on the saucer rather. But all in all, not a bad shield visual, in my opinion. This is all my opinion. Everything is subjective. Next shield, the Assimilated shield array. green deflector. Not too bad. I think it's kind of interesting how a lot of the effects is on the back half of the saucer, and there's very minimal on the front half. Same with the underside. Huh. Not too bad. Next one. The Nakura shield array. Oh, I love... For some reason, I love how bright that deflector is. I don't know why. Not too crazy about the hull pattern, though. Seems a little noisy. And a little bit of a callback to the Breen shield that we'll see soon enough, I'm sure. Next shield. The Romulan shield array. I'm not too much of a fan of the shield on the ship. I don't think it looks good on any Federation ships, to be honest. Yeah. Next shield. The Riemann shield array. Way too much chrome. Next, the Dyson shield array. Oh, I love the effect on the hull. Really nice. That marble effect that I've always kind of talked about. Yeah, actually, this one looks really good. The purple lines don't seem to bother me too much for some reason on this one. But yeah, next shield. The counter command shield array. Nope. 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 Just too many colors going on. Way too, yeah. This looks weird. Going from like dark navy blue to bam, almost white to, yeah, just way too much color contrast going on here. And the deflector, I don't know. Again, all subjective. Next shield. The Delta Alliance shield array. So I typically do like this shield effect. I don't like the effect on the deflector. That looks a little unpolished is the word I want to use. But the rest of the ship, I do very much like. Very, very much like this. But that deflector just kinda... I can't get past the deflector. Next shield. The Iconian shield array. So much nope. Way too much nope. What I'm noticing so far is shield effects with designs aren't going to look good on the saucer of this ship because of the lines that are on the saucer itself and how it causes it to go through the middle of the registry. I think the shield effects that'll do best on this ship is ones that'll change the hull color of the entire ship. Next shield. The Terran Task Force shield array. Oh boy, this looks good. This looks really good. I'm noticing none of the shields are changing the color on the Bizarre collectors. But yeah, really liking that one. That looks a little odd. It looks like a giant bullseye, but overall, this is an amazing shield. I like how you can see the extra little detailing down the nacelles and that. That's actually pretty cool. But let's go to the next shield. The Temporal Defense shield array. Somebody might like this. I still don't like this shield overall. It's just not my favorite. And that's okay. And it's okay if you like it too. Next shield. The Lucari shield array. Oh, this is really nice. The one thing I will say though is I think, in my opinion, I think this part, the edge of the saucer, is a little bit too much. I think it would have been good, just left as either this top one or this middle one. So it would have been awesome with just the one line of light going around it. But all in all, not a bad shield either. Let's go to the next one. The Counter Command shield array. Now that looks just like some sort of candy that's sitting on the deflector. That looks a little bit out of place. It looks like, so Usually like the saucer, the way, or not the saucer, the deflector, the way it's shaped, it's sunken in. This one looks like it's bubbled out. So it looks like, I don't know. But yeah, that looks a little odd. Though the rest of the skin isn't that bad. Not too bad at all. But that deflector, that takes your eye, like, it's just way too distracting from the rest of the ship. It's just, you can't focus on anything on the ship without your eyes being drawn to that, and that's a big thing. All right, let's go to the next shield. All right, the Bajor shield. The deflector looks like it's just completely shut down. This looks like it's been left outside in the rain and it's just like rusted, which I guess maybe is the Bajor look, so it's achieved it here. One thing I would maybe do if I was rocking this shield on here is change the Bizarre collectors to red. I think that would be a nice touch to this shield visual, but let's go to the next one. The Aegis shield array. The deflector looks a little bit weird, but other than that, the rest of the ship looks amazing. So this is what I'm talking about. There's one single light that goes around. I think that looks a lot better. Less is definitely more when it comes to shield effects, in my opinion, and this one looks just amazing. Let's go to the next one. The Jem'Hadar shield array. The deflector, yeah. Right there just shows its age on the shield. Again, you gotta remember this is from when the 2800 series. So, yeah, you really see the age. Like, this is old age shield meets new age ship, and it just, that deflector just, for me, just ruins it completely, even though the shield overall is just not that great. Next shield. Speaking of bad shields, the Breen shield. Boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Next. Alright, so now we're looking at the Lockbox vanity shields. This is the Herc vanity shield. This is the first time I'm ever seeing this shield, so I might spend a little bit more time on these next shields that are up and coming. The coloring on the hull is interesting. Like, it's a good color complement. Like, the color palette works. I would change the Bizarre collectors to red, and yeah, then that would match a little bit better. The things that I don't like, the deflector looks weird. Yeah, the only thing that really stands out for me is the deflector. It's one of those, my eyes keep being drawn to it, and my brain is just kind of trying to figure out what's going on there, and I can't quite put my finger on it. So yeah, let's go to the next Lockbox vanity shield. Here's the Ferengi vanity shield. This is another shield where I would probably change the Bizarre collectors to red. I don't know what I think of this shield. I don't think it suits this ship. This might look good on other ships. I don't know what to say. I'm inclined to say no. This is not something that I would rock personally. But again, it's my opinion. This is subjective, and we're moving on to the next shield. The Emperor's vanity shield. Now this is interesting. I'm kind of digging the deflector. Remember, this is my first time ever seeing this shield, so I like what it did with the impulse engines. I kind of like this, actually. Overall, this is actually a really nice one. The red Bizarre collectors might actually go better with this one, maybe. But yeah, I kind of like this one. This one looks nice. Let's go on to the next one. And here's a shield that I spent 135 million EC on to get. So Whoever I bought this from, hi, I'm using it. Wow. So far, right off the bat, I really like the deflector. I think I have a thing for bright deflectors. I don't know why. Also, if I sound like I'm out of breath, it's because it is Sunday, 6:15 p.m. and somebody's going around ringing doorbells and I don't know why. So I had to go settle down the dogs. But I digress. So yeah, I really like this. This is probably my favorite vanity shield. This one looks absolutely amazing, worth every EC of the 135 million I spent for this, but damn, that looks good. Woo! Very nice. Alright, let's go to the T6 Vanity Rep Shields. Starting with the Gamma Vanity Shield, or the Gamma Rep Vanity Shield, and holy crap. That's even more purple than... Wow, that's... What? I'm not too sure what to say. This is my first time seeing the shield, and yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm just gonna go to the next one. The Omega Force Vanity Shield. This... Oh, that's kind of a ripoff. This is pretty much a copy-paste of the Omega shield, like the effects that you get from the Omega shield once you hit T5 rep. Because I remember we were looking at this and I made the comment about Black Panther's necklace on the saucer. And yeah, this is the same bloody thing. So if you want to save... I'm pretty sure it's the same thing, because I remember making the comment about the deflector. I remember making the comment about the pattern on there. I remember all this stuff on here. Yeah, if you're looking to save, yeah, I don't think this one is worth getting. This looks exactly the same as the Omega T5 Shield FX. So I would say skip it. That's, wow, okay. Next shield, the Nukara Vanity Shield. This looks the same too. Hold on here. Okay, there's regular Nukara, and Vanity Shield Nukara is a darker color. Yeah, it's a darker color. That actually looks more closer to the Breen Shield, to be honest. Let's look between the Omega real quick here. Alright, so let's take a look at the Omega Shield. So here it is. We're just going to look at it from this profile, because we can kind of see everything here. So this is the T5 Shield effects. This is the T6 Vanity Shield. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to have these windows up at the same time, because I think this is kind of worth talking about here. Okay, I can see the difference now. So the Omega Shield, so if you see, so the T5 Shield, you see these little, this part here, that's kind of all over the place. The only difference between the T5 and the T6 Vanity Shield is it turns a little bit purple. That's it. Yeah. In my opinion, that's kind of not worth it. But I'll let you decide that one. Let's continue on with our thing. The new Romulus Vanity Shield. Yeah, it just seems to have like a purple tint to it. And the chrome seems darker. The Dyson Joint Command. Yeah, it just seems it's like the T5 but with a purple tinge to it. Not too much of a fan of this one. I like the brighter color on this one, on this hull. Next, the 8472. Now that looks different. This actually looks not too bad. I like this one. Alright, let's go to the next one. The Delta Alliance T6 vanity shield. Wow, that's like a mint chocolate green, or mint green. This screams spearmint to me, especially that saucer. Next one. The Iconian shield array. Oh my. So same graffiti pattern almost, just okay. The Terran Task Force. I like the darker one. Like, this one actually doesn't look too bad. I like it. I prefer the darker one, but this one actually does look pretty good. The Temporal Defense Vanity Shield. This one looks odd. This one looks... There's a Volkswagen out there, and if I remember the name of it, I'll have a picture up of what I'm talking about, but when I look around at this, I just think of this Volkswagen. I've seen this driving around in my city a few times too, but yeah. Next one. The Lucari Vanity Shield. Nah. If you prefer Purple Tron, I guess you can go with this one, but next one. And the Competitive War Games Vanity Shield. Not too bad. And then we are back to regular skin. So out of all of the visual effects, except for the Zenkethi, because I don't have it, my favorite was actually the Discovery Vanity Shield. That looked amazing on this ship. Yeah, there's not much more I can say. Like, that just looked really, really good on here. So I hope you enjoyed this. Please let me know in the comments section below what you think of the T6 Vanity Shields. After going through them, there are some that I would consider worth it to get. Others, like for example the Omega one, I don't think that Omega Vanity Shield, the T6 Vanity Shield, is worth it whatsoever. Even though it's 300 marks. That's 300 marks that you use towards something else. So yeah, it's... Luckily, Omega marks are easy to come by, and they're not that hard to get like the competitive marks, but at the same time, I honestly don't think it's worth getting those. And the same with the few other of the T6 Vanity Shields, but I'm doing this video so you can see them. If you want me to continue showing them in the future, please let me know in the comment section down below, and I will do so. And I'll have a couple of links up for a couple of videos regarding this ship, the Fresh Out of Space stock, in the Eagle Moss unboxing video for you to check out. If you could watch those, if you haven't watched it, that would be amazing. And yeah, if you're new here, subscribe, hit that like button, leave a comment down below what you think, what shield you like, what you didn't like. Do you think the T6 Vanity Shields are worth it? Do you think it's worth it paying $135 million for the Disco Vanity Shield? And yeah, let me know what you think. All right, thank you very much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.